Mr. Squeegee with another summer edition of Whether or Not, brought to you on behalf of windowcleaningresource.com. Today I wanted to talk for a moment about a subject that's kind of near and dear to my heart. It's something that can end your business before it even begins, and that's fabricating debris. Now we know that fabricating debris is found on all or most heat-tempered or heat-strengthened or tempered glass. So it's something that you can run into without even knowing that it's there. In fact, a few times you'll be able to hear it. Most of the time you won't. You won't even know it. Especially if you're pulling some high windows. You're not going to know because you're not going to hear it. You're not going to be able to feel it even. So instead of trying to figure out how do I learn to identify it, get a waiver, get the waiver signed. No waiver, no work. It's just that simple. It's the only way that you can be truly protected. And have that waiver checked out in your own area by an attorney to make sure that there aren't any loopholes that'll get you later. As I was cleaning up this window, one of the things, of course, automatically as I'm walking up, it's an entry door, there's a piece of glass in it. I know the building code. Here it says this has to be tempered every time. And sure enough, we can probably pan in down here. As you look in this lower corner, there it is. There's a tempering stamp that tells me for sure this is a tempered piece of glass, and that tells me the standard number and the manufacturer of the glass as well. But as I've cleaned it once already, there was something else that told me that this was tempered glass as well, and that it was a defective piece of tempered glass. Hopefully you'll be able to hear this. We'll bring the camera in real close. But it's been cleaned already, so listen. There it is. There's that telltale tick, tick, tick of fabricating debris. So without a waiver in place, this glass now in the right light is scratched out. There's going to be microscopic little scratches in the right light. You're going to see them, which is going to create a problem. So instead of me taking responsibility for trying to find this, trying to identify it, I know that if there's a tempering stamp on it, odds are it could be bad glass, because there's only a couple temperers that even actually do the job. So we need to think about getting the waiver signed every time. Don't risk losing your business just because somebody doesn't want to sign a waiver. It's better to walk away than to get hit with a lawsuit for somebody else's defect. So just another precaution that we need to think about in the summertime, because some of the things we're going to deal with that have to be scraped off, like artillery shotgun fungus. Artillery shotgun fungus, the only way I know to get it off effectively is to take a scraper to it. Some guys have had some luck with some chemicals, but I don't have time on some of my jobs that are covered with mulch to get up there and spray chemical on all the little individual spots. It's just too time consuming. The customer can't afford it. I can't take the time to do it. So I got to get the scraper out. But again, if I get the scraper out, I better have a waiver signed. So just one of the things that we run into in the summertime, one of the things we run into all the time, is fabricating debris. So be aware, get your education there. You can go to windowcleaningresource.com, the home page, and over on the right side there's a little spot where you can click on fabricating debris. Takes you right to the fabricating debris page with tons of links to other sites, so you can get as much information and education as you can possibly stand. So go there, get your education, get your waiver signed, and hopefully you won't run into a serious problem. So again, this has been Whether or Not for the summer. I'm your host, Mr. Squeegee, and on behalf of Chris and Alex and everybody at windowcleaningresource.com, I want to thank you.